I bought some new stamps at the weekend, so I thought what I would do is create a new album for them to store them in, along with some of the other honeydew craft stamps that I bought over the past few months. So rather than previously they were in, I'd been putting them in a piece of A4 that was just folded over and glued down the sides, but I thought I would actually start making albums for them, as I've got quite a few now. So I'll just move that to one side. So what I've been doing is today I've been creating a little album for them, as it's something else I like to do, and I thought, well, why not put it to some use to store stamps in. So I may at some point make a video on how I created this, but there are quite a lot of videos out there about creating albums. So, you know, but maybe I will do one, because I'm sure the rate I'm going I'll need to make some more. So then what I did was, with the compliment slip that came with the stamps, I then cut out the logo and put it on the side, so I know when they're stacked or on the shelf that whose stamps they are. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't notice soon enough that I'd put the bumblebee on upside down, but never mind. But yeah, and then they've just got pockets in to put the stamps in, like this, and yeah, and then I've stamped the stamps, coloured them in and stuck them on as a pocket on the front. So, and what I thought I would do is create the now I need to create the front cover, which I'm going to do with this one, and I may either repeat it for the back, or thinking about it and wondering whether to use that one. No, I think I'll stick with the same one. So that's what I'm going to do today, and then I might use a stencil, which is the dot dash stencil. I haven't used that yet, so that'd be quite nice. Yeah, and this is the vintage floral corner. So it's quite dark here today, so I have got my lights on, so apologies for the shadows. Right, so I'm not going to do anything too special, but I've got a couple of pieces. This album is about, where are we, 7 1/4 by 8 1/2. So the pages are about 6 1/2. The actual page, usable part of the page, is 6 1/2. So then I've got a piece that's just under 7 1/4 by 8 3/8. Yeah, so that was 7 3/16 by 8 3/8. And I've got 2 of those to cover the front and back. Right, so first I'm going to stamp the stamp. So let me just do it this way. Put that. Right, let's do it another way. I think I'll use Morning Mist. Can always go over with the black if I don't like it, or it doesn't show up enough. I've used watercolour card. I think it's Pink Frog watercolour card, so nothing too fancy, but good, you know, does a good job for stamping. That'll be okay for watercolour. Right. Now what I'm going to do is turn it around, line this up here. And obviously this would be easily transferable to a larger card, maybe an 8x8 card size. Probably won't work on a smaller card size, but I don't know though. Maybe 5x7. Trouble with watercolour card is that you do need to allow for the texture of the surface, so it's going to need a little bit more there. Yeah, like that. Right. Right. Okay. So then we're going to quickly colour in going to go with the okay, right, that's the watercolouring done. So I'm just going to leave that to dry and then I'll be back, and what I might do is just stencil over this. Yeah, stencil over this. But obviously it's a bit smaller than the card, so I'll need to try and, so I quite like to stencil over the whole piece, so we'll figure that out once it's dry. Right, so I've settled on using Lisa Horton Premium Dye Based Matte Blending Ink Cloud 9 Cobblestones. So that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? So there we go, which is a medium grey. If I put it on fairly lightly, then hopefully it won't overpower. I want to try and avoid the flowers as well, so I'm not sure at the moment. I'll try the, oops. And I've just taped the stencil down. Need to bring it down a bit. Take the stencil down to the card. So, and I've lined, hopefully got it fairly straight. So I'm going to just, And then the last thing I'm going to do for this one is just take this dot right down this edge. There we go. I think I'm quite happy with that. And then the last thing I might do, which I can't do now, is I'm going to copy the logo, photocopy the logo, and then stick that maybe across there, not the name of the stamp perhaps, but stick that there. So right, we will just what's the album? So yeah, so that will sit on the front like so, and I will glue that on off camera and then take some pictures. But that's our project for today. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you soon.